Welcome to the Daily Top Stories session. Let's begin. 1. Freezing temperatures force Trump's inauguration indoors. In a rare change of plans, President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration ceremony will be moved indoors due to freezing temperatures forecast for Washington, D.C. on Monday. The event, which is set to take place at the U.S. Capitol, will now be held inside the Capitol Rotunda, making it the first time in 40 years that an inauguration has been relocated due to cold weather. The forecast predicts temperatures around 19 degrees Fahrenheit, with wind chills making it feel even colder. Trump's inaugural parade will also be moved to Capital One Arena, a sports venue in downtown Washington. This shift echoes the 1985 inauguration of President Ronald Reagan, when a similar cold snap prompted the event to be held indoors. 2. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu confirmed that hostages would be released on Sunday, pending approval from the Security Cabinet. In Gaza, residents mourned the aftermath of Israeli airstrikes, with many hoping the ceasefire would end the violence. Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammed Mustafa met EU's Kaja Kallas in Brussels, while aid convoys in Egypt prepared to enter Gaza. Palestinian evacuees like Alam Mohammed al-Jabor, now in Egypt, expressed hesitation to return due to uncertainty in Gaza, while cancer patient Samira said Ismail in the UAE looked forward to visiting her son's grave. In Tel Aviv, Michel Ilaz, father of Israeli hostage Guy Ilaz, welcomed the deal, though it came too late for his son. The ceasefire brings mixed emotions for all involved, hope for peace, but deep sorrow for the losses. 3. The head of the UNRWA, Philippe Lazzarini, expressed hope that a surge of humanitarian aid to Gaza under the newly agreed ceasefire could help ease security concerns and reduce attacks on aid convoys. UNRWA is ready to send 4,000 truckloads of supplies, including food and flour, into Gaza, with the UN World Food Programme ensuring there's enough food for over 1 million people for 3 months. Talks are ongoing to implement a steady flow of aid, but challenges remain, including looting by armed gangs and infrastructure damage. While Israel and Hamas agreed to a ceasefire on January 17, ensuring access to aid and security within Gaza remains a significant concern.
How realistic? It's doable, but it's unrealistic to believe that the 600 truck would be brought only by the UN or humanitarian organization. The 600 would be realistic if you let the commercial flow go into Gaza. Obviously, it's more limited than the 600 truck, so to make
4. A fire broke out at Vistra Corp's Moss Landing power plant in Monterey County, California, triggering evacuation orders for surrounding areas. The fire, detected at the energy storage facility, continued to burn on January 17, with local news reporting that the evacuation orders remain in effect. The Moss Landing plant is known for its natural gas-fired generation and lithium battery storage facilities. Emergency teams are on site to contain the fire, but the incident has raised concerns about the safety of the nearby residents and the environmental impact. 5. Denis Law, the legendary forward for Manchester United in Scotland, has passed away at the age of 84. Law, known as the King, enjoyed an illustrious career, winning 2 league titles and a European Cup with Manchester United. He remains the third all-time top scorer for the club with 237 goals in 404 appearances. Law also made his mark on the international stage, becoming Scotland's top scorer with 30 goals and 55 caps. In 1964, he became the only Scotsman to win the prestigious Ballon d'Or. The football community mourns the loss of one of its greats, whose legacy in both club and international football will never be forgotten.
The Royal Mail stamp, because when you think of probably at least 50 to 60 players who could have been on that through the years, there's been some fantastic players. Now I think it'd be very difficult to pick 11 players to be on the stamp, so if I'm one of them, I am extremely happy and extremely lucky, yeah.